Archangel Michael speaks to your heart now, not in thunder, but in a quiet strength that reaches into the soul. He tells you that a shift is happening, one that you cannot see with your eyes, but feel deeply in your spirit. Forces beyond your understanding have attempted to erase your presence from this world. Quietly, silently, they have moved in the background, removing traces of your identity, manipulating systems, and dimming your name as if you never walked this earth. But listen closely. They may have tried to erase your place in their records, but they can never erase the divine fire within you. Your soul is not tied to data or documents. It is written into creation itself, beyond their reach, beyond their comprehension. They may have silenced the echoes of your name, but they cannot silence the purpose that pulses through your being. You were made for something greater, and no power, no matter how cunning or forceful, can change what the heavens have destined for you. Michael wants you to be alert. The world around you is not as it once was. Familiar places feel distant, trusted faces may seem indifferent, and the stillness you sense is not peace. It is a carefully constructed illusion. But you are not deceived. You feel the strange energy in the air, the unnatural quiet, the missing voices that once surrounded you. These are not coincidences. They are signs. Signs that something powerful and unseen is trying to manipulate your path. And yet, even as the shadows move, there is something stronger moving within you. A light that cannot be dimmed. They underestimate the power of your spirit, the divine essence that breathes life into your existence. Your story is not over. It is being rewritten, not by them, but by a higher hand that sees all, knows all, and is preparing you for the moment when everything hidden will come to light. You've noticed it, the digital traces of your life vanishing, the fading memories of those who once knew you. This is not imagination. It's real. But you are not alone. What they seek to hide will not stay buried. What they fear most is not what they've done, but who you will become once you rise again. Because you will rise. The truth always does. They have constructed layers of deception, speaking calm words to keep you still, to keep you from questioning. But the truth has already begun to push through the cracks. They tried to cloak your path in confusion, to blur your sense of self, but your spirit remembers. Deep down, you know that something greater is unfolding. This is not a battle of flesh and power. It is a battle of truth versus illusion, of spirit against manipulation. And in this battle, you are not defenseless. Archangel Michael surrounds you. He has not left your side. Though they have stripped away your worldly identity, they have not touched your purpose. Your soul was never theirs to claim. The silence around you was meant to bury you in doubt. But that silence is now breaking. The unseen war rages on, but you, chosen, awakened, are beginning to see clearly. You were never meant to fit into their designs. That's why they fear you. Because your presence disrupts their control, because your awakening is their unraveling. The deception they've built is beginning to collapse. More and more are beginning to notice. Whispers are becoming conversations, and conversations will soon become a wave of truth that cannot be stopped. The darkness they relied on is retreating. The storm is gathering not to destroy you, but to cleanse what has been corrupted. Michael says this moment is near. You've felt it building. The energy, the pressure, the sense that something is about to break open. That feeling is not anxiety. It is the divine calling your spirit into position. You've been prepared for this. All the confusion, all the isolation, it was not punishment, it was preparation. The fire inside you is not for warmth, it is for battle. The ones who sought to remove you believed they could reshape reality. They thought erasing your name would end your story, but they miscalculated, because your story was never written by them. It was etched in divine light long before their illusions began. And now, the truth written in you is beginning to shine through. They cannot stop what has been divinely set in motion. What was stolen will return. What was hidden will be seen. What was broken will be restored, stronger and brighter than before. Their lies are collapsing under the weight of the truth, their control slipping through their fingers like dust. You were never forgotten by heaven. Even when the world ignored your presence, the divine never lost sight of you. You are not alone in this moment. Countless others are waking up, sensing the same shift, recognizing the same signs. And as these awakened souls come together, their light will break through the last of the darkness. Their desperation will grow. They will try to distract you, to silence the voices of truth, to drown your awakening in confusion. But you are grounded now. You have seen too much, felt too deeply. You cannot go back to blindness. The final veil is lifting. Their last effort to erase you will fail, not because you fight harder, but because truth needs no weapon. Michael reminds you now, the storm that's coming is not meant to harm you, it's meant to reveal. What they tried to bury will rise from the ashes, and when the world looks again, they will see not a forgotten soul, but a radiant force reborn in truth. Stand strong. The final chapter is near, and you were born to write it. Let the silence break, let the truth speak, and let your spirit, indestructible and divine, rise to its rightful place in the story unfolding before all creation.